Polydeck is involved in the mining industry. We supply screening equipment for gold, copper, and diamond mines across North and South America and even into Asia. We have grown here from roughly 30 employees to now over 400 employees, both in the United States and also Chile. My dad started the company in 1958 in South Africa. He started the company with a single dollar in his bank account and a big dream in his heart. I came across the United States in 1994 in search of the American dream, to build a business and a life and a career and succeed. I worked really hard and built the business up, but there was this deep emptiness in my heart that just wasn't being fulfilled. Someone invited me to a spiritual retreat in Atlanta, and I went there in search of answers. At that retreat, I realized I had not been loving my neighbor. I'd been using my neighbors at work as a human resource. I was using them to fulfill my American dream as opposed to enriching their lives or giving back to them. So I had it upside down. I had a calling to use this company as a platform for ministry. There were a lot of fears that I had. What would my employees think? If I brought my faith into work, would I be sued? What would my customers think if this became a public issue? So I was kind of frozen. I had to make a decision. Was I all in or was I not? And so I said, God, if you're the master of the universe, and if this is what you're calling me to, I need to jump. So in order to communicate this new journey we were on, we created what we call the Polydeck way. And that is caring and performance. And they both have to coexist in a company, because one without the other, the house falls down. So we formed a caring team to help care for their fellow employees in a way that was meaningful for them.
At Polydeck, we walk alongside people through the long haul. When people come to work, they bring their whole selves. And life is sometimes hard and things happen to people. So we get to deal with people in the way that they work, but then also in the way that their life impacts the greater community.
So as the president of the company, I have learned that the caring culture is probably the most important piece that we have for our success. It's very, very easy in a financially driven company to just not think about people when you're making decisions. At Polydeck, it's one of the hardest things there is when we make decisions that people are first. Our goal is to keep them here and to make a difference in people's lives.
The interactions that I've had with Polydeck and their caring team, they've changed my life in ways that I can't really put into terms. It really allows for the culture to be contagious, and that allows us to excel on every level, all the way down from the janitor to the CEO.
When our customers walk through our shop floor and they get to meet the people, they can feel the culture, they can feel Polydeck, which is just so neat for us, because that's not me manufacturing something, that's somebody else going, God, it's amazing when we go out through the plant to get to talk to people and see how committed they are and how dedicated they are.
They started to authentically care about their jobs and business in a way that I'd never seen before. The turnover began to drop dramatically, and it dropped almost down to 3 or 4% from 25%. And not only did God bless us that way, but our revenue has dramatically jumped over the last 15 years in ways that I cannot even imagine.
Hey, big guy. Oh, you got
I
it.
got these small gloves on.
Small gloves, big hand,
Yes, sir.
but a big heart.
Yes, sir.
Right?
To me, Peter, he's not think about that money. He think about care, think about love people, his big heart. That's why I think even our religion different, like a Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, or whatever. Peter don't mind to help and care and respect. Make a Polydeck workplace awesome.
People come together here, and the teamwork, the family, it's unreal, and that comes from the top down.
At Polydeck, Peter has given us the freedom and the opportunity to help others and serve others.
What happened here at Polydeck was miraculous, and our success story became known in our community. And people wanted to know, how did we do this? And so we formed His Way at Work as a 501c3 to help encourage, inspire, and transform the culture of their companies with God at the center.
My whole life, I felt like God's purpose for me was to help people become more than they ever thought they could. And so here it's just about loving people, and that's what we do at Polydeck.
You realize that what you're doing has an impact now, but more importantly, it has an impact for eternity.
So my dad is 87 years old, and as he looks back to the company that he founded with $1, he's so proud of what we've done with the business. My original call was scary. It was difficult. But at that moment that I surrendered to God and gave the company to Him, brought me peace and joy that goes beyond anything this world can offer you. And I can tell you that looking back, I have no regrets.